A former undercover police officer has spoken out, alleging that serious migrant-related crime has been downplayed or deliberately obscured by authorities responsible for policing and immigration enforcement. The officer, who spent years embedded in operations targeting organized smuggling networks, claims that his findings were repeatedly watered down or dismissed, undermining public awareness of the scale of criminality linked to illegal migration. According to the whistleblower, his work exposed not only well-organized people smuggling rings but also associated offenses including violence, exploitation and deception. He says that detailed intelligence gathered by undercover units was often diluted when passed up the chain of command, with key evidence sidelined from public reporting and internal briefings. The former officer argues that this pattern has contributed to a distorted picture of migrant-related crime in the UK. He says that, despite clear signs of organized gangs profiting from clandestine border crossings, some officials were reluctant to spotlight those activities for fear of political backlash or accusations of inflaming the immigration debate. His claims come against the backdrop of a broader national effort to dismantle people smuggling networks and strengthen border security. Law enforcement agencies have made high-profile arrests in recent months, targeting suspected smuggling bosses and their associates in operations stretching across several towns and cities. These efforts aim to disrupt the organized criminal groups believed to facilitate the illegal entry of migrants and to exploit vulnerable individuals once inside the country. Government and police spokespeople reject the notion of systemic concealment. They maintain that investigations are conducted with integrity and that sensitive intelligence can't always be released publicly for operational reasons or to safeguard ongoing cases. They also point to significant resources devoted to tackling migrant smuggling, including collaboration with international partners to target networks at source and transit locations. Experts on organized crime note that the nature of undercover work, delicate, long-term, and dependent on covered sources, means not all details can be aired publicly, even when they point to hard-to-ignore patterns of exploitation. But they acknowledge that transparency is crucial to public trust, especially on issues as politically and socially charged as immigration and border control. The former officer's revelations have reignited debate over how migrant crime is reported and perceived in Britain, raising questions about the balance between operational secrecy and accountability. Whether his claims will prompt formal inquiries or changes in policy remains a matter of contention.